Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's check latest news from World of Throne and Liberty. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. As you can see, I'm already here on official website of Throne and Liberty in Korea. And yes, if you're following my YouTube channel, you already have that information that this game will be released in Korea on December 7th. Regarding global version of the game, we need to wait for 2024. I'll talk about that a little bit later during this video. But now let's focus regarding current situation, what is happening in Korea. I'm here on official website and I can show you that regarding different kind of notifications, what is currently happening from developers of this game, NCSoft, you can see here so many things, including different kind of events. There are currently 2 events up: pre-creation character event and friend invitation event. Regarding this pre-character creation event, from November 22nd, you can create a character. Yes, I have done that. I will play Throne and Liberty in Korea. It's not easy to get in the game over there, to create account and everything. Check a dedicated video on my YouTube channel, how to play Throne and Liberty in Korea, guide step by step what you actually need to do to install and to play the game. Check that video from previous week on my YouTube channel, and also I will put link in the description below video. Regarding number of servers, regarding number of players who will play this game for release in Korea, I need to show you here decision from NCSoft to increase capacity of the servers. Currently, there are 15 servers. On November 22nd, there was only 5 servers, but popularity of the game is so huge. So many players want to play the game, not only from Korea, I guess also global players want to play over there in Korea. They need to add overall now 15 servers, and they have increased capacity of the servers. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel from day before yesterday when I make analysis how many players will play over there in Korea. It's actually pretty interesting video, you will see, because I have some, well, there are no any kind of official numbers, but I have a really guess. You will see why I can make a really good guess. Now, what happened within last week or 2, there are many different kind of interviews with developers of the game, because yes, marketing campaign is up, that is kind of normal. And for this evening, I have for you a recap of most interesting information from all of these interviews. I have read overall about 5 interviews with developers of the game, and for you this evening I have most interesting questions and answers regarding Throne and Liberty. You'll see actually really interesting information here we can get from developers of the game. Let's start here with the first question, very interesting question you will see in a minute. Are there any build differences between the Korean version and the global version? Answer to that question, we are developing assuming that there will be no build differences at all. That is actually really interesting. We are always kind of assuming that global version of the game will be different to some point. It's still not too late, because we are probably getting a release globally of Throne and Liberty in early 2024. Amazon Games, publisher of this game for global version of the game, and developers of this game, NCSoft, they can still make some changes, and maybe, just maybe, some changes, positive changes, wouldn't be bad, because here in the West, yeah, market, global market, gaming market is a little bit different than Korean market. Nevertheless, you can see here, developers of the game, they have answered really clearly, right? That Korean version of the game and global version of the game will be the same. On one way, that is also good, because whatever you will see during live streams, check my live streams on Twitch from December 7th, and here on my YouTube channel regarding content, regarding dungeons, regarding guides for different kind of roles, weapons, everything will be viable also for global version of the game. Whatever we see in Korea, whatever content also I will make, yeah, it will be good for also for global version of the game. That is a good way. There is also a negative aspect of that, because like I said, Western gaming market, Western players have a little bit different opinion. I mean, not even in Korea, they don't like pay to win. Absolutely. Nobody likes pay to win. It doesn't matter where you live, in Korea or here in the West. Nevertheless, here in the West, we don't really like pay to win. So let's see what they will do, developers of this game and publisher, before global release of Throne and Liberty. However, for now, answer from developers, you can see, yeah, a Korean and global version of the game should be the same. Second question here, also very interesting, and don't mind a little bit, this is a rough translation from Korean language to English language. Some things will look a little bit strange, but we'll understand the point. It was scheduled to be released on PC and console, but it came out to domestic market, PC platform first. I'm curious about the reason for the delay in console preparation and the current progress. This is a good question because we are all expecting not only that Throne and Liberty will be released at the same time globally and in Korea, that didn't happen, obviously, first release in Korea, but also we are kind of expecting a release of this game for PlayStation 5 and Xbox. This game is not a mobile title, so only PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. However, for now, there is no any kind of announcement regarding PlayStation 5 or Xbox version of the game. So let's check answer from developers of the game. The development situation is almost the same as for PC. When conducting private testing at Amazon Games, interesting, PlayStation and Xbox platforms were also conducted, okay? Since Korea has a strong PC platform, we'll focus on that and add console services along with global services. Okay, this is now very concrete answer. So basically, in Korea, they will get PlayStation 5 and Xbox version of the game same moment when we will get it globally. And that means probably also for PC release of the game here in the West. That is not confirmed, there is no information from Amazon Games, but I can assume that at the same moment we will get globally PC version of the game, probably will get also released on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. However, there are no guarantees. We still need to check that in the future, what will happen. Let's go forward here with next question. How long it will take to reach maximum level? Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting question because I know not everybody have time, same amount of time to play the game, right? So let's check what we have here. If you run very fast, that means that if you play a lot, obviously, it will take 3 days. And for casual players who play 2 or 3 hours a day, it will take about 3 or 4 weeks. So that means actually that if you're a hardcore player, you will do it within 3 days. Probably even sooner than if you are a casual player, you will do it within 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, I was kind of expecting that leveling will be a little bit more hard, that it will not be like this so easy. Nevertheless, they have changed that leveling speed since that closed beta test in Korea. Obviously, leveling, reaching endgame will not be that hard, which is on one way actually positive thing. Even 3 or 4 weeks for casual player is not that much. Even casual players probably they will do it faster, maybe within 2 weeks, let's say. You'll be able to play, to enjoy in content, endgame content of Throne and Liberty, basically very fast. So leveling, looks like it will not be a problem. Let's go further with another question here regarding leveling. This is actually a question regarding in general. That question was regarding will pay to win have any kind of influence on leveling? And then again, there is no reason to do that because leveling will be easy anyway. But let's check answer. Leveling is much faster than in closed beta test, so you can use a wide variety of skills quickly. All weapon related skills can be obtained as a result of in-game content such as leveling up, and use preferred skills will also be introduced in the future. Little bit strange translation, don't worry about that. So real money or anything paid to win will not be connected with leveling progress. So that is clear, and kind of I was expecting that. Like I said, leveling is easy. Why to even implement pay to win features, anything regarding leveling? Next question regarding PvP. There are lots of talking regarding PvP. Check some dedicated videos on my YouTube channel. I have already made actually one dedicated video where I talk in details how you'll be able to play PvP in the game, or if you like to play only PvE, how to avoid PvP. You can do actually both. So Throne and Liberty as one real MMORPG will have both PvP features and PvE features in the game. If you like to play PvP, you'll have lots of things to play in Throne and Liberty. But if you don't like PvP, don't worry, you can avoid it if you want. Let's check here answer from developers of the game. If you don't want to do PvP, you can get to the end content without a single fight. I mean, for everybody here, I know there are many players who wants to avoid PvP. This is very important information. So, if you don't want to do PvP, you don't need to. You can reach endgame content, developers of the game, I'm quoting here, without a single fight. How? I have explained in some other videos on my YouTube channel, because PvP will not be completely open world. There will be regional events which will cover certain parts of the map. So if you want to avoid that, well, simply don't go into that part of the map. However, if you want to do PvP, if you are a PvP player, great. Then Throne and Liberty is also a game for you, because you can go in those areas. You can check those areas on the map. When you see some regional event happening on the map, rush there and enjoy in PvP. PvP is still optional for user. Even people who don't want to do PvP at all can do whatever they want until they reach maximum level and have the right equipment. That is also very important. So, very important information. So, it wouldn't be right that people who avoid PvP, if you like to play only PvE, you also can't get equipment. Don't worry. Even if you can avoid PvP, you will still be able to get your gear. You'll be able to gear up. PvP will be more focused on users who want it. That is absolutely good way to do it. Some people feel the sense of the accomplishment that comes from competing and winning, so we can share it with each other. Absolutely, again, another side of the coin, absolutely. If you like that competing, winning, PvP, don't worry. You'll be able to do that in Throne and Liberty. I have seen already many people complaining about, hey, why we don't have open world PvP, there is no PvP in the game. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. If you enjoy in PvP, you'll be able to do it a lot in Throne and Liberty. Just not everywhere you want. You'll not be able to disturb somebody who doesn't want to PvE. Why would you PK somebody who is doing only PvE? No. Those people will go on the side, they will avoid those regional events, and they'll be able to level up peacefully, normally. On the other side, if you enjoy PvP, no problem at all. Go over there in PvP zone and have fun. Go over there, do PvP if you want, like really a lot. So, very good solution from NCSoft regarding this question. Regarding special skill, okay, this is question in the game. I already made few videos regarding transformations, regarding different kind of special skills which different kind of characters have. So depending on your ranking in the game, not every character, only the best top ranking, you'll have special ability which you can use 2 times per day to change weather. Yes, imagine that. You'll be able to change weather in Throne and Liberty. This is absolutely amazing, exciting, right? Now, question was regarding this reporter have asked question because there are concerns that some players can abuse that in the game because weather have influence on terrain, on environment, on your gameplay. So there are some concerns about that. Let's check answer here. Regarding special skill which allows you to change the weather, each game content has a ranking and users with the highest rankings get one. Okay, so not everybody can get that skill. Only players, it's written here users, don't worry, only players with the highest ranking, which is kind of logical. Imagine if everybody would be able to change weather. Come on, that would be insane. What would happen with the weather? We would change it like every minute. No, only users, players with the highest ranking can do that. Since you can't use it often, 2 times per day, you have to make strategic choices when you want to. You can probably use it once or twice a day. So probably once or twice per day. They didn't define here clearly, but obviously there will be some kind of limitation, which is good, absolutely good. Even for those top ranking players, it wouldn't be good that they have available this changing weather skill anytime they want. Come on, that would be also not good for the game. So they need to put some kind of limitation. Now we are trying to use the environment carefully and in a limited way. Regarding this influence of weather on environment, check dedicated video on my YouTube channel. I have done that video maybe even now a few months back. That is a big topic. It's very important because environment will change. Not only environment, weather will have influence on your skills. Right? This is amazing. One really amazing feature. So your skill will not be the same. It will change depending on is it the weather sunny or is it the weather raining or something like that. But not all the skills, to clarify that. For example, rain will have influence on electricity kind of skills. They will be more powerful. They will be more powerful during a rain, electricity kind of skills, and they will have AoE effects. But there are also other effects depending on the weather. So weather is very important. In the past, in the case of Blade and Soul, another really big IP from NCSoft, there were cases where their user could defeat a boss with their own skill. Okay, so this is basically if you could handle some bosses solo, without any group gameplay. Can you do it, right? That is, already know the answer. I mean, it would be really strange to allow that in the game, but let's check answer anyway. Is it possible to overcome TL with control as well? It is possible to some extent, and most content done alone can be overcome. So they mean on this regarding leveling. Don't worry, you will not be able to kill a raid boss on your own. That would be funny. Imagine you alone go to kill a raid boss. However, no matter how strong you become in multiplayer content, it is difficult to play alone because cooperative elements and gimmicks. Rather than that, just ignoring the monster's patterns and firing skills randomly, timing of the counterattack will increase survivability and improves combat efficiency. So, yeah, I mean, part of the content you can play alone, that's kind of normal, leveling process obviously. There are some solo dungeons in Throne and Liberty. I'm preparing special video with another analysis. I have already reported about that on my YouTube channel, but I'm preparing brand new video regarding deeper analysis of solo dungeon. Stay tuned on my YouTube channel very soon. And you can see here, yeah, I mean, multiplayer content, group content, well, you cannot handle alone. That is the point and that is the answer of this question. So, group content, you need to play in group. Very clear. Can all items be traded on the exchange? Whew, very important question. Let's check it out. I wonder if it will also be linked to PvP content. Not everyone. Most items obtained from independent spaces, such as instance dungeons, are bound. What is gained competitively in the field has been released so that it can be traded. Since most of the materials are bound, you have to play to obtain them yourself. So this is very clear answer here. So some field content, I assume they mean on these raids, open world raids, those items will be released. That means not bound to you. However, items which you will get in dungeons, instances, those items will be bound. So those items obviously will not be tradable. At least I would interpret this answer on that way. Let's go further with next question. Are there any plans to add purple disconnect play function? Okay, so purple disconnect play function. This actually means, as I understand, that you'll be able to play offline Throne and Liberty. And I have to tell you right away, I hope they will not do that. Come on, this is online MMORPG. Not offline game. That would be terrible in my opinion. Let's check answer from developers. There is no plan at all. Thank you, NCSoft. Thank you very much. I will only make it a game that you can play while sitting down on your PC. The elimination of automatic hunting is in the same context. Regarding this sentence here, the elimination of automatic hunting, yes, NCSoft have decided after that closed beta test in Korea to completely remove every auto feature from the game. Amazing move, amazing. They have listened feedback of players. After that closed beta test in Korea, that was maybe 5 months ago or something like that, people were complaining, yes, we have seen auto farming, auto movement, auto combat. That is not good. For one real MMORPG, no mobile devices, this shouldn't exist. What did NCSoft did? They have completely removed auto farming, auto combat, and auto movement. They have even removed auto movement. In my opinion at least, regarding auto combat and auto farming, absolutely good decision. They must remove that and they did remove that. Regarding auto movement, I'm kind of so-so. We have seen in some other MMORPG titles, even some newer ones, that auto movement is possible in the game. Auto movement is nothing that bad. Auto combat and auto play, yes, that's very bad. Nevertheless, absolutely, NCSoft have removed everything auto combat, auto movement. So, amazing move from NCSoft. They have listened feedback of players, and you can see here you can play while you're sitting down on your PC. Yeah, they want actually this to be one real online game, not offline game. Come on, right? Absolutely, NCSoft. Again, thank you very much. This means a lot when you see it actually confirmed by developers of the game. I mean, I didn't have even any doubt that this game will be a real PC MMORPG, but it's really nice when you see answers. Concrete answers from developers of the game. They are writing that clearly that, yeah, this is one real MMORPG. No mobile devices, no auto functions, and no offline play. Let's check next question here. Will the wild transformation have any effect? I will explain in a second question regarding wild transformation, what it is actually. It doesn't affect performance. The wild transformation allows you to move quickly or break throughout certain environments, and there is no significant difference in battle. This was question regarding pay to win, basically. So, if wild transformation will give you some kind of special advantage in the game, and if you can buy that transformation, wild one, with real money, come on, that would be pay to win. However, this is not the case. So you can obtain transformations also in the game, and difference regarding those which you can get in the game and paid ones will be appearance and fun. That's it. There won't be any differences in stats. So transformation, which you buy with real money, can look better. look better regarding these ones, wild transformation, but they will not have any advantage regarding pay to win, regarding the stats, than from normal transformation, which you can get wild transformation in the game. And last question here, also very important one. How soon after launch will the Conquest War and Siege War will be held? So regarding this question, just to explain, Siege gameplay, massive multiplayer gameplay, that's it. That is one of the main reasons why we play MMORPGs, real MMORPGs like Throne and Liberty, because single player games, yeah, you can play alone. This game here will have Conquest Wars, Siege Wars, Guild versus Guild content, massive content. And here actually they were asking during this interview, developers of the game, question, when we will see Siege Wars in the game. Conquest battles take a few days after launch and they are held sequentially, starting from the early areas. The siege will be held in conjunction with the system in about a month and a half. Oh, that is actually a pretty long time. Maybe I have misunderstood here answer to this question. I need to say all of these interviews were for Korean websites and different kind of events. So this is rough translation. I hope they will not wait with big sieges a month and a half. I would like to see that content much sooner. However, regarding Conquest Wars, Guild versus Guild content, everything else, that will be available within few days. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a recap of most interesting information, what is happening with Throne and Liberty recently, right now, basically in this time before release of the game. You have seen here, you have heard during this video, most important questions and answers, and I think that we can be satisfied. I think that we can be satisfied, that we can be hyped. There is a reasons to be hyped, absolutely excited. Like I said, I already create account. I will play Throne and Liberty in Korea. Check my live streams. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will see lots of content regarding Throne and Liberty. When I see anything interesting is happening with the game, it doesn't matter, is it over there in Korea or regarding global version of the game. For this evening regarding global version of the game, just to tell you, there is basically nothing new. I was checking just a few minutes ago. There is no any kind of news from Amazon Games, publisher of this game, for global version of the game regarding some kind of testing phase, but I expect soon, very soon, we'll hear some very good news from Amazon Games. They cannot wait too long, and I think that Game Awards 2023, which will be up on December 7th, yes, on the same day when Throne and Liberty will be released in Korea, that will be actually really good opportunity to give us some kind of news regarding global version of the game. Maybe not release date, but maybe date for next testing phase. So I will check for sure Game Awards 2023. Until then, stay hyped, stay positive. When I see any kind of news, you'll find it here instantly on my YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe and also follow me on Twitch. And what to say on the end, except see you soon with another Throne and Liberty video. Now you are updated regarding everything what is happening with Throne and Liberty. Global version of the game and Korean version of the game. Check already lots of videos on my YouTube channel regarding Korean version of the game, how to play over there. And I'm preparing lots of videos regarding roles, weapons, skills, in-game features, guides regarding dungeons. It will be exciting. See you soon in another video.